real shit right now, yo. Some real
I'm gonna
disconnect.
finish washing dishes. I'm gonna finish washing the dishes.
Yeah.
I'll be back up.
Mhm.
Do you think your problem with sexual energy is just about the sort of stuff you want on the way truly happy person? Would you say something right now? What you think, James? Bro, the gameplay. When Jody says, "This is it," this is it. Now, how Jody does it is he does all the shipping and everything is included. He'll send you an email and how everything works. But again, you guys wondering how do I get most of my stuff? This is the band that gets me everything that I get number initially. It's a problem. I bought something from him. Well, I don't know because he's not thin ice with me right now. Until I get my. He knows what I'm talking about. I got this Jurassic Park, this ultimate trilogy Jurassic Park thing. Yeah. I want to talk about shipping. This thing in like put a baby into shipping and ship it across the
Hey,
Yo,
stupid ass Wi-Fi wants to start the video game.
oh boy.
I'm using my hotspot right now.
You might have to do this shit outside, just the way it's going.
No, it's fine now.
Like in the trees or some shit.
I just gotta let Dad. I'm just gonna let Dad fucking know. Like, look, this Wi-Fi is on some BS.
Yo, Dad,
And
we need new Wi-Fi for Reg. What's good? You know,
but like I said before, by the end of the year, I'm gonna have a place of my own. I'm already claiming it.
no doubt. When you speak it to the universe, good things will happen.
Yeah, because I can't deal with this right here. Because it's like always when I'm doing a fucking review, that's when the shit wants to fuck up. It's always that. Not
Right.
when I'm doing a Zoom, not when I'm just chilling. Always when I'm doing a review, and that always makes me fucking mad.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I have no fucking idea.
Do they know that when you're going online?
It just started doing like maybe 2 weeks ago, really, because my dad recently just got this Wi-Fi. Because like yeah, sometimes the Wi-Fi might fuck up, but I'll just fix it once. It should be good. This
Right.
time, sometimes the shit fucking lags and stuff like that, and that shit just makes me fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
Because then sometimes I might lose viewers and shit like that too. So that's the shit that makes me even more upset. But it's okay. He just told me let him know if the Wi-Fi is messing up, and now is the right time because I'm not dealing with this bullshit anytime long.
Come on, Dad. We need new Wi-Fi for Reg.
Like literally yesterday,
Mm.
I sat down right, getting ready
Right.
to do this review. Wi-Fi was working fine all day yesterday. Try to do the review. Wi-Fi wants to fuck up. I was so mad to go all the way back downstairs after I was trying to get myself comfortable and shit. So,
Right.
yeah, at this point right now, I'm just gonna use my hotbox when I'm doing shit like this.
Yeah, we got to.
Not hotspot. Excuse me. Yeah, because I'm surprised the hotspot worked as well as it did. Because usually that be giving me issues too.
Right.
Jesus Christ!
Those
I get my
CDs
own
came
place and I get some
today.
Wi-Fi. Huh?
And CDs came in the mail today.
Damn, that was fast.
I know it said Saturday, but for some reason it came earlier than expected. So,
Well, that's good.
you know,
I might go CD or vinyl shopping this weekend, depending on how much I get paid.
so that's great. Record store days in April too. So,
I don't fuck with that shit.
no, you don't fuck with record store day.
No, they overprice certain albums, and
Right.
that's just hipsters' way of saying, "Oh my god, this is the vinyl and shit." It's just the way hipsters can just rub off their asses, honestly.
Right.
Now, granted, I do find some good deals once in a blue moon, but fuck
Oh, yeah.
record store day.
Yeah, there's always good deals. You just got to know where to go.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm about to start in about 7 more minutes. But y'all can hear me now, right? Y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where's
cool.
Eric? I thought Eric would have been on here for his girl Donna Summers. I don't see him.
I'm about to text him right now. In
I know he
case he's
got this
up.
album on colored vinyl.
Always when I'm doing a fucking review. Always. Let's just fuck up the Wi-Fi. Yeah. But no, if I'm gonna have to do a super Zoom meeting, you said what?
No, I was saying like Reggie's going live. Let's fuck up the Wi-Fi now.
Yeah.
It's like a bad joke.
And I know people say, "Oh, well, things happen for a reason." I'm like, well, I take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
This is the shit I be taking seriously and shit.
That's not supposed to happen though.
Right. By the way, shout out to Lashia, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to her. And shout out to my New York Giants. It's gonna beat the fucking Eagles next season. Can't wait. Taking that division.
Well, y'all two be having me dead with that
Yeah.
shit.
I love this shit talking, because especially when football season starts, she's gonna be mad at me.
No, but for real though, that as if I should at least gotten some credit for as if that question, because
But see, Mean Girls came out after Clueless though.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They still said it.
There's a
I mean,
lot of
I'm, I'm,
movies that
I'm
said
just
that.
I'm just fucking with her, but still, I'm just like, girl,
A lot of movies
girl,
said that.
you
So I think it's the way that she
like
said it
me
though. That's what fucked me
and
up.
goes
You know what I'm
was
saying?
pretty much like, yeah. I'm like, girl, you knew exactly. Like, I feel like sometimes she be trying to fuck with us sometimes, just for fuck's sakes.
Yes, of course. I'll know that. The way that she said things fucked me up, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I could hear like the clip, then I probably would have gotten it. I didn't totally understand get how she said
Yeah.
it though. Christian was good.
They do not. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Oh, I just make sure you heard me. Okay.
yeah, we hear you.
You know this Wi-Fi. You know these Wi-Fi's. Just gonna make sure.
Yep.
Okay. Donna Summer.
Yes.
You got this album, right?
Yep. I got all
Alright.
her I got all her good shit from the 70s. All her good stuff.
Okay. Cool.
You know what I mean?
Alrighty. I'm about to just get my notes together.
She got the lyrics on the album. I missed that shit. You can just
Like
read it
when
off
people
the album. You know.
actually made lyrics.
Hey, lyrics. A forgotten art. You know. We put lyrics in the album sleeve. They don't do shit like that no more.
No way, Jose. I'm gonna watch School Days tonight.
Classic movie.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get one more thing. Get comfortable and get this shit started. All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
All right.
All right, what's up, you two? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Trout with me.
It's good.
All right, and we're back to the disco of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, I guess yesterday was a bit too raunchy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Christian, by the way. We're going to talk about Donna Summer. with her seventh studio album, Bad Girls. This album came out in 1939 on Casablanca. It's actually her last album on Casablanca Records. More on that in a minute. And this was produced by Giorgio Mortar and Pete Bellotti, if I'm saying his name right. He's known for 6 singles. Wow. Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, Dim All the Lights, Sunset People, Our Love, and Walk Away. No guest appearances, Okay.
No, she don't need it.
She don't need it. She don't fucking need it.
Nope.
All right, so we talked about Donna Summer Love to You Baby album, which that we did that months ago. And if I was to pick my favorite album next to Love You Baby, it might possibly be this one. I haven't heard everything Donna Summer came out with. I heard a good amount, but this is probably like one of her best known and most celebrated most celebrated works she ever came out with. You know what I'm saying? After the release of Love to Love You Baby, you know what I'm saying? That got her some success too. But at the same time, it also got her some controversy just based on how erotic the title track was. You know what I'm saying? Especially how some stations didn't really play the song because of the fact that he was moaning and stuff, on the song and shit too. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit goes, honestly. Because at the same time, also had other works like, like we mentioned, Betty Davis, and then Marvin Gaye came out with the fucking, what's the album? I Want You album too, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. And then fast forward to 1976, she came out with a couple albums in 1976. She came out with the first one, A Love Trilogy, and then she also came out with 4 Seasons of Love, which that was like a concept album. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool shit. I haven't heard everything from that record, but I did hear a few. So I know a few songs from 4 Seasons of Love got sampled. And then she also came out with I Remember Yesterday. That was a cool album. That possibly has one of my favorite Donna Summer songs, I Feel Love. Everyone knows that that beat, with those synthesizers, that pretty much was light years ahead of its time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like that shit right there, that little synth that she was using on that track, people are using that now like in EDM. People use that, dubstep was popular, that kind of style, you know what I'm saying? Then also, around that time too, she came out with the Once Upon a Time album, which, again, I haven't heard this record.
Great album.
That has some. You said it's a great album?
Yeah.
Got you. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, you're more of a bigger Donna Summer fan. I mean, I fuck with
my mom. See, my introduction to her was actually she works hard for the money. So that was what, 83. So anything after 83, I don't remember from her. But that was my introduction. And then my mama was playing like all the 70s albums from Bad Girls, and I remember Yesterday and Once Upon a Time. All of those albums she played in the house. So I know her 70s stuff, but I was introduced to her in 83. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is like her best stuff is like her 70s stuff.
Right.
And then she had the song from Flashdance. That was the Romeo song.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know anything from her after 83. Like I don't know what I know she put out stuff in the 90s and stuff, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I heard some of her other shit post 83. It was pretty good,
Right.
I've always said she transitioned out of that whole disco era better than most people, in my opinion.
Right.
So, yeah, man. And what was I about to say? 1978, the disco movie "Thank God It's Friday" came out, which I've not seen. I've heard so much about that movie.
That's on Tubi.
Yeah, I know.
It's on Tubi. That's actually on my watch list. I haven't watched it yet though.
Yeah, it's been on Tubi for years and shit, so I'm not really in a big rush to watch it.
You know what happened? I found it by accident when I was watching Beach Street again, a couple months ago, and they had it in the suggestions. So I was like, oh, Donna Summer's in this film. I'm like, let me check it out, but it's been on my watch list. I just haven't watched it yet.
Definitely. Yeah, man. We definitely got to talk about that one day and shit. All right, so that song when she did "Thank God It's Friday," she had the song "Last Dance." Again, one of my favorite Donna Summer songs. "Last Dance." Last Dance. I mean, I love that intro. Something about disco. That's the one thing I liked about disco. They always said that, excuse me, them seductive intros, and then all of a sudden when that beat drops and shit. You know what I'm saying? It just goes in. Like Diana Ross's unpopular opinion. I love Diana Ross's Love Hangover, but I mostly love it for the intro. I hated the disco part of the song. I've always hated that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, of course, Donna Summer did it right though. You know, um, and Last Dance actually got her first Grammy award. Believe it or not, that she got her first Grammy.
Wow.
Right. And around this time, she was working on this album. This is kind of where the cracks started to happen between her and Casablanca Records. Because Casablanca Records at the time were like the more outlandish label. It had Parliament Funkadelic, like what we talked about Kiss last week too. So of course Donna Summer was like what Aretha Franklin was to Atlantic Records. Donna Summer was to Casablanca. That's just the best way to put it. Um, and I know there's been other people in Casablanca Records before Donna Summer. I know that, but when people think Casablanca, they mostly think Donna Summer, Kiss, Parliament. Especially when they did the Mothership Connection album. I mean, just people like that. Because like I said, it was like the more outlandish record label. You know what I'm saying? There was another artist. Village People, yeah, I forgot about them. And it doesn't get more disco than that. And just letting y'all know, unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about the Village People on this channel. Never been a fan of them. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, so with Donna Summer, working on this album right here, she really wanted to like branch out into different genres. But Casablanca Records, they pretty much wanted her to stick to the disco train.
Right.
Because, you got to also remember this album came out in 1979, and that was the same year, Kiss started the whole disco demolition. You know what I'm saying? But this was like months before disco demolition. So disco was still in a good place. We're still in a good place at this point. But with this album, it definitely had a lot of variety. It was probably one of her most diverse albums up to this point. And this album actually got her a few Grammy nods too. Hold on, let me pull them up.
What can you do they talk about the album cover? Can we talk about the album cover? Because there's a lot of stuff going on the album cover and in the album sleeves.
Yeah, sure. We can talk about that. Yeah.
Now, is she supposed to be a prostitute or
Yeah.
what is going on here? Because it's not just her. It's like other women in the sleeves. It's like it looked like they're like call girls or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. Like what is going on with the album sleeve?
I guess it's fitting with the theme, like the bad girls theme and shit.
Girls. But back then when they said bad girls, it was like escorts and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to know like exactly what's going on here. You see like some sailors and some cops. A gigolo in a hat. I'm assuming that is, or a pimp. There's a lot of stuff going on in the album sleeves. That's like I said, they don't make albums like this anymore. Like albums like these that told a story within the sleeve, and it's a forgotten art. You know what I'm saying? And they need to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely
like hey Dolph.
It's definitely some going on. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm
They're like,
assuming she was
hey,
like a
dog
call
face.
girl. Right. Yeah. Hey, Dollface, you know.
Hey, dog face on the ride.
She's like a call girl, and I guess that was like her term of what a bad girl was.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I fuck with the album cover. I feel like album cover was
Yeah.
dope.
Oh yeah, she's looking good too.
Hmm.
Looking gorgeous on
But
this.
yeah,
Where's BJ yet? I know
yeah.
BJ is a fan of hers. He should be here also.
I texted him. Hold on.
He's sleeping.
But yeah,
'Cause I
man.
know it's 1 o'clock.
But yeah, man. As I was saying, what was I? So yeah, this album got about a few Grammy nods, and it won a few Grammys too. So just bear with me. So it was nominated for Album of the Year and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. So you know what we always do. We always find out who won shit.
Right.
And she lost to Billy Joel's 52nd Street, which that was a good album. That was a good album.
That was good, but I like this album better.
Yeah, they also had Doobie Brothers minute
Uh,
by
um,
minute. Can you big album for this? Wow. Okay.
wow.
All right, and then she was also nominated for best female pop vocal performance for this album too, and she lost to Dionne Warwick's "I'll Never Love This Way Again." That was a big song at that time. Okay, I'll accept that.
And you see, they put lyrics on the album sleeve. This is what I love.
Right.
They put lyrics on the album. Another forgotten art in vinyl right now. Everybody buys vinyl now for the damn color. Like the color's gonna make a difference in how it plays. Not totally ignoring the artwork and the incentives of the simple things of when they used to put lyrics on the album sleeve. So we ain't got to look shit up on Google and Wikipedia because there was no Wikipedia and Google back then.
It's the
You
simple
just had
things
to
in
know the
life.
song. Either you knew it or you didn't.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that, boy.
Colored vinyl don't mean shit. Is still the same damn album.
Right, niggas be putting so much hype in that shit. Like that's why I hate record store days.
That's just another way of getting people to spend money on the vinyl. Or they might reissue the album and add bonus tracks or a B-side or remix, but it's still the same damn album. Like I don't care about color vinyl. Like if I got it, cool. If I don't, as long as I have the album, that's what matters to me.
Like it can be the
You know
most
what I'm
beat up
saying?
copy. It could be the most beat up copy as long as it plays well. That's all that matters and shit.
Exactly. As long as it plays, and especially so if it's a rarity, yeah, I'll take that
Yeah.
beat up copy.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get more into other Grammy nods as we talk about song after song. You know what I'm saying? But this is a pretty long album. It has like 17 tracks. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this shit started. Track number 1, Hot Stuff. You know, that might be one of her most signature tracks right there. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very cool song. It's kind of crazy too because speaking of the Doobie Brothers, Jeff Skunk Baxter, who was also in Steely Dan or on Steely Dan, he did a guitar solo for this track too. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you can definitely tell because Steely Dan always have that distinctive way of playing guitar. You know what I'm saying? That Asia album, oh my god, classic album.
Yes,
Yeah,
classic
man.
record, man.
Yeah, this is actually
This record been in movies. It's been on. I've seen it in Wendy's commercials and shit. Like when they were promoting for the Whopper and all that. Yo, if you don't know this record, you just don't know Donna Summer. This is like one of her biggest signature hits, and she starts off this album great, classic beat. I love it.
Yes. Yeah, this is actually a second number 1 song. And with this song right here, she won the best Grammy, best female rock vocal performance. Wow, rock vocal performance.
Wow.
A disco song winning rock vocal performance, and
she has some rock guitars all over this album.
she did.
You know?
And she beat out people like Cindy Bullet Survivor, Ricky Lee Jones, The Last Chance, Texaco, Bonnie Rant, You're Gonna Get What's Coming, Carly Simon, Vengeance. Yeah, she got this. She got this category.
Yeah,
No brainer. Yeah.
facts.
But yeah, that was hot stuff. Anything more you have to say about this track right here?
It's a classic, man. Like I said, like the way that she started off the album with this is real sensual and hot stuff. Like when you hear that title, that exactly what the song is about. If you imagine it in your head, and it's a great song.
Yes, very, very great song indeed. All right. Track number two, we got Bad Girls, the title track. Talking about a second life.
Yes.
Hmm. You know what was my first introduction to this song? You're gonna laugh.
Uh-huh.
Rugrats in Paris.
You ever playing this?
Yeah, Angelica did her own version of this song,
Oh wow.
and that was my introduction to Donna Summer and shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Thank you, Nickelodeon. The same channel that brought
Yep.
life. Some of your favorites and shit.
Yeah.
Uh, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. But yeah, the way she got the idea for Bad Girls was when she was working in the offices of Casablanca, and she sent her secretary on an errand. And the errand, it took her down to Sunset Boulevard. And if you guys know about Sunset Boulevard, that's like the raunchiest at the time. It was like raunchy as hell. You had
Yeah.
drug addicts, you had prostitutes, transvestites just running rampant and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the secretary came back and she told Donna some of that the police was just harassing her because they thought that she was a working girl. And so,
Mm.
that's when Donna Summer got the idea for Bad Girls. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
my question is, what the fuck was what kind of errand took her to Sunset Boulevard? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I'm just gonna keep
What
my mouth shut.
was she like a messenger? Was she doing messenger shit?
I don't even know. They didn't say what the favor was.
Right.
Yeah, man. But so you know what's crazy though?
Uh
Neil Bokar, the dude that found Casablanca Records, guess who he wanted Donna Summer to give the record to?
who?
Sheer.
Oh fuck no.
Hell
She
no.
ain't no hit. Nah.
Sheer be like, "Ah,
Mm,
ah."
nah.
I like Sheer. Don't get me wrong. I like Sheer, but nah. This was around the time when she was with Dwayne Allman and they were doing some of the worst shit in her career. That's
Right.
why she was. That's why she acted for all them years before she came back with the titties out, talking about she could turn the hands of time or whatever that song was and shit.
If I could turn the hands
And
to
then,
fuck
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, she looked good in that video though, but still,
She was
man,
rocking that thong
yeah,
outfit and shit. And
yeah.
I've never been a Cher fan. Like I think white people love her. I just never been a fan of
I mean,
her.
I like her personality more. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
She has some okay songs, especially back with Sunny and Sheer though. But I've
right.
never been like a diehard Sheer fan, like some of these cats and shit. But yeah, man.
Mhm.
Bad Girls. It actually was nominated and won the award for favorite pop rock single and pop rock female artist at the AMAs. And she was also nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Disco Recording. You know what I'm saying? But she lost to Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive." Oh God,
Yes, of course, it's a classic.
that and that's the only disco Grammy that came out in 1980. The only disco
Oh
Grammy.
wow. So and that's
Well, I
that's
mean,
after disco died. That's after disco took a long nap.
well,
You know?
ironically, they gave the award because "I Will Survive." I guess the disco Grammy didn't survive after that.
Right? You know? Um,
I'm so messy.
yeah, this was another signature hit, and this was a great disco beat. Pianos, bass line. You got horns. It was definitely a party starter. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. It's a great track.
Yeah, very good track indeed. Um, Track number three, "Love Will Always Find You." This was a pretty cool track right here. You know what I'm saying? This was a nice little chill kind of song. This is a nice little sipping on some wine or pina coladas, as it was a popular drink at that time and shit. You know what I'm saying? I like it. This is cool.
Yeah, that's another solid track. I love the saxophones on it, the guitars. Had a nice disco beat. You got Donna Summer singing. Love will always find you no matter where you hide. Love is gonna find you and it's only just a matter of time. Great track, another banger.
Right. All right. Track number four, "Walk Away." Um, Again, this is one of those chill summer kind of song. Just ice cream melting in your hand kind of song, if that makes
Yeah,
sense, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty cool track right here. Pretty
yeah.
cool track right here. It's kind of crazy too because it's kind of crazy too because they didn't really release this song as a single. This was the last single on the album, and by that time, Donna Summer had already left, Casablanca Records and
Right.
shit too. You know what I'm saying? And the song is pretty much about how you caught between your mind and your heart while you're trying not to enter like a passionate romance. It's kind of like one of those kind of songs. And yeah, this was a pretty cool track right here. And it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny too because not only did Casablanca kind of fucked up the single release, but they dropped a compilation 1 week after they dropped the single after she had left Casablanca, talk about "Walk Away" collector's edition, and that further angered Donna Summer.
Right.
I might have to do a beef episode on that one day.
Yeah. This was great. It was a great beat, great bass line. She's singing, I'm sure that I'll get over you. It'll take me a while. You see, next time there won't be no next time. Save all my feelings for me. Loved it.
Right.
Great beat.
Yeah, very great beat indeed. All right. Next track. Dim all the lights, you got it in the night. Let me stop. Yeah, this is Dim All the Lights. Very, very nice little sensual, soulful song right here. You know what I'm saying? This was like pretty much, again, her venturing out into different genres. Well, not really different because she's always kind of had like a more of an R&B side to it, but like that Quiet Storm kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy too because originally, I swear to God, when these artists want to give these songs to certain artists, you'll laugh when I tell you who she originally wanted to give the song to. You're gonna laugh.
Cool.
Fucking Rod Stewart.
Oh God, are you serious? This song?
Hell no.
This song?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Hell
No.
no. Hell no.
Wow.
Rod Stewart. Hell no, man.
It's
And
crazy.
granted, Rod Stewart, he has some dope ballads. Don't I'm not gonna, and that's one of the things I like about him because he had that one song called "Tonight's the Night," Maggie May and shit like that. But what's good, Lachey? What's good? Oh, good. What's good? What's up?
It's good.
But yeah, when
She ain't sleeping yet? It's past your bedtime.
now she has to get at you for them Giants and shit.
I know. Go Giants.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But Rod Stewart, man, I've never really been a big fan of him.
And this is before he dropped If You Think I'm Sexy, right?
No, this is around the time because he dropped
Is it
that
around
the
the
same
same
year.
time?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's probably why she had him in mind for that. I mean, I can't see him doing the song though.
Hell no. But yeah, Dim on the Lights actually got a Grammy nod. You know what I'm saying? I think it was nominated for something. Give me 1 second. But yeah, while I find all that shit, I'm gonna let you say what you have to say about the song.
I think I mean, it started off as a ballad, and then like it's turned into a dance track.
Got you.
So once you hear it and you think it's gonna be another slow song, but they switched it and the tempo changed and it became like a dance track, and it had a nice beat, a nice bass line, and it definitely was a good song on here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you said I was frozen. I'm not frozen no more, am I? So
Yeah, yeah, I still
yeah,
see your picture frozen.
my picture's frozen. Are you serious?
It was for a minute, and then now we see you.
So I'm not frozen now.
No.
Okay, okay, good. All right. What was I about to say? Okay, so dim all the lights. Pretty dope. Thoughts on the song, by the way.
Yeah.
So dim all the lights was nominated for best female R&B vocal performance, but again, it lost to Dionne Warwick with Deja Vu, which
Mm.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's my fucking song right there. I mean, it was a tight category. You had Natalie Cole, "I Love You So," the
Right.
late great mini the mini album. Emil Stewart with "Knock on Wood" and Anita Ward with her shit. So yeah,
Okay.
that was back when the Grammy Awards actually nominated talent and shit. These days they give certain awards to people like Harry Styles or shit like that. I don't know,
Hey,
man.
hey.
I'm just saying. I'm just. Hey.
What did Harry Styles
I
do to
mean,
you?
Harry Styles. I mean, he didn't do shit to me, but album of the year over Lemonade and fucking Mr. Morales. Come on now. This is Malcolm all over again.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Kendrick didn't have the he wasn't the only one with a good album out this year.
I
Last
know,
year.
but still, I know, but if he was not if he was nominated, and I want the motherfucker to win, mind you, there's only been a few people that won album of the year for the Grammys and shit, but we're busy giving Harry Styles awards and Jamie Lee Curtis and shit too. But that's another story for a different day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Anyway, track number 6 we at track number 7, excuse me, Journey to the Center of Your Heart. Um, this is a pretty dope song right here. This song right here pretty much talks about how she wants to love somebody for their mind state, not just for their physical form and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we have had songs like this before, but most of it always kind of sounded corny to me. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I actually like this one right here. So yeah,
this was good. Giorgio Moroder, he produced it. It was a great track.
yeah,
Nice beat. You got Donna Summer singing, take me on a journey to the center of your heart. Let me make the journey, want a journey to the center of your heart. I liked it. I thought it was like, she sounded like she was in love. You know what I'm saying? Like she sounded like she was, happily in love with somebody, and
right,
she wanted to sing about it.
exactly. This is definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album. This one and the next song on the album. Give me 1 second. Let me plug up my charger.
Where's Ronnie? I haven't seen Ronnie. I don't know where Ronnie's at.
Yeah,
He
shout
wasn't
out
here
to
last
Ronnie.
night either, right? I didn't see him last night.
Yeah, Ronnie was here
He
last
was
night.
here?
He came for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Track number 7, One Night in a Lifetime. Love this fucking record right here, boy. This shit right here, boy. Oh shit. Vocally is one of my favorite songs she's ever done on this album. Um, it's crazy too because like you mentioned, she was definitely had that feeling about falling in love,
Right.
and it definitely had that like how can I put this? How can I put this? That that freelance kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's very, 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 very piano driven to say the least, and that's not something you get to hear a lot when it comes to Donna Summer, especially around this time when she was doing shit with like synthesizers and
Yeah.
whatnot too. So I definitely feel like this one was a very, very, very dope record. I mean, if Casablanca would have let her fucking promote this album the way she wanted to, man, that's all I gotta say, you know. But they let fucking Kiss promote that whack ass disco album, you know. But I'm gonna I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that, you know.
Yeah, this was a banger. You know, nice disco beat. You know, very danceable. The bass line was knocking. She's singing. You know, there's more to question and answers, and sand will slip through your hands, and love is faster than lightning. So grab it while you can. So yeah, I like this is one of my favorite songs on the album, and you know, she killed it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. Um, Track number 8, Can't Go to Sleep at Night. Um, this one was okay. You know, it was pretty straight. No, I didn't really write anything on this track right here, but it was alright.
I like the melody for this. You know, it was real melodic. You know, it had a nice beat. You know, the chorus can't get to sleep tonight no matter what I do. Just can't get you off my mind. You know, I'm stuck on you. I loved it. I think it was a different sounding type of record. It wasn't like necessarily a disco record. You know, and it was more like R&B, but it was like a melodic like R&B song that she showcased that like I could do R&B too, and not just disco or um
Right,
an EDM type of track.
and that's why she sustained.
Right.
You know, that's why she fucking sustained, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been so many other motherfuckers that they were stuck on that disco train for years and years and years, and I was looking at myself like, nigga, disco's dead. Go to the fucking new wave at this point.
New wave, and new wave was good. We had a lot of great new wave, and then we had some bad new wave.
Yeah, mostly bad new wave. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
Well, I mean,
you know,
I'm talking about like for now. Like you listen to the Weekend, he's considered new wave too. Yeah, I don't think he makes bad new wave at all.
well, the Star Boy album.
Oh my god.
What? Well, man, I'm just being honest, man. Shit.
That I think
You
if
know,
anything, that's his most commercial album. I don't think it was bad though. He had too many collabs on here for me, even for him.
man. I like the weekend when he was mysterious,
Mhm.
when he was well, we didn't know what the fuck he looked like. That's
Right,
the weekend I fucking like. Once he
right.
started showing his face, I mean,
But
he still
but
made
you knew that was gonna happen though. Like I said, I'm like the bigger he
yeah.
gets, he's gonna be out there. You're gonna see his face everywhere, and that's what happened.
Well, well, when her first came out, we didn't know what the fuck she looked like too, but she never changed up her style. She never changed up her
She
system.
will though. I think she will. There's gonna come a time when she make that commercial album and she gonna have a shitload of features and people gonna be pissed off. Like she's ditching her sound.
Hey,
She's showing
hey,
her face. Her hair is straight. What's going on? She
let's
not
not
playing
let's
the
not
guitar no more.
look. She's already in fucking Disney right now. Let's not speak into existence, please.
I'm saying, yo, it happened with Alicia Keys. Remember with Alicia Keys? It happened.
Well,
There was a period
well,
when Alicia was cute and she had the braids going, and then she got grown. She got with Swiss Beats, had some kids. Now she ain't rocking the braids like she used to no more.
well, because she became a side chick, really.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what? Let's
Don't
speak the
do that to
facts.
Alicia, yo.
No,
Don't do that to Alicia.
I like Alicia, but let's call a spade a spade. When people look at these couples and shit like that, talk about those are goals. I put myself like, yeah, but she was a side chick though. Like Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade, don't even get me started on them, please. Don't even get me
What they
started.
have to do with what we talk about?
I'm just saying, because people always say, "Oh, Gabrielle and Dwayne, I love them," but I don't like the way they're doing their kid. I'm sorry, I don't like the way they're putting the kid out there like that.
But shit, Khaled doing it. He did it with his little son. What's the name? Hassad?
Yeah, but
One of them.
whenever you ever looked at Khaled as goals?
No, but I'm saying Khaled did that with his kid to sell records. He put a side on his album covers and all that. Every show
Man,
he was at, he had a side there, whether it was
eh,
Jimmy
his kid's
Kimmel
ugly
or
anyway.
huh?
His kid's ugly anyway, so.
Oh man, crazy.
Hey, look, shit, look, hey. This is the shit I do. This is the shit I fucking do on this channel and shit. I love these artists, but when they gotta get the smoke, they gotta get the smoke. By the way, I got this one right here too. But yeah, Alicia Keys was a side chick. Look it up, man. Like
How was she the side chick when she's the one that got
she
married
was
with the
messing
side chick?
with she was messing with Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats was still with
Yeah,
that
but
other girl.
supposedly they were separated. So
Except if they're still married, if they're still on the married license, that's a side chick to me. That's all I'm
wasn't
saying.
Jada Pinkett? Isn't Jada Pinkett married to Will Smith and had an entanglement? So
Yeah, but
so August
see
is a side
that
piece now.
August. Let me tell you, August. He was just the bones left in the chicken. He thought he was a side piece, but
Yo,
he was just the bones left from the chicken. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've never heard that analogy, but
Well, you never met a nigga like me at this point. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, Monica Lewinsky. She was a side chick.
but she
August
knew that
Alsina.
though. She knew, but
Yeah,
she knew who she was messing with, and she was happy with that.
exactly. August Alsina thought he was in love, but at the same time, Jada and Will. Why do I always bring them in my fucking video? Jada and Will, they knew what the fuck they were doing. August, he got mad, he got in his feelings, and he pretty much just wanted to do what he do. That's real side niggas don't be in their feelings. They know the position they be in. That's all I gotta say. You
Some of
know.
them do. If it's that good to them, some of them will feel like they want more than just being a side nigga.
That's why when that married woman wanted to get with me, I'm like, nah, baby. If you're married, don't fuck with me. I'm not no one side nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Lashia said you naming all the artists on her playlist right now.
I mean, hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I didn't. Don't get me started on Nicki and Drake though. Shit.
Oh boy.
Let me stop. All right. Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? So we at track number 9 on my honor. We already said our thoughts on the song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next track on my honor. Yo, I fucking love this record. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is great. Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely inspired by her husband at the time too. Like, he must be really giving that good dick to write some good songs, man. I'm telling you, man. Shit. No, but sometimes let me tell you, sometimes is that right pussy or for females or gay men? I'm not speaking for myself in this case. That right dick that can pretty much, just get somebody like Janet Jackson. When Renee was stroking Janet Jackson, she came out with "That's the Way Love Goes." Anytime, any place. Best things in life are free. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you think because she was with Renee, she was coming out with the best records at that time?
Absolutely. I'm
You
telling
don't think
you.
maybe she wanted to erase the mistake that she made with those first 2 solo albums?
Well, we're not even talking about those 2 solo albums. Niggas forgot that shit once Thriller came out. Niggas like
I'm just saying it's like
hell.
we haven't seen the artist. She's the only one you can say really that she had 2 bad albums and then she bounced back from those 2 bad albums.
Yeah.
There's not really been other artists like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
still though, like I'm just saying, like Whitney Houston, when she was with Bobby Brown, she came out after We Make Love. I Have Nothing, Run to You.
No,
Shit like that.
Whitney was great before she met Bobby though.
I'm not saying she was bad. I'm just saying when she got that right dick, I'm just saying once the artist got that right dick or the right pussy, they might come out with some good shit. That sensual shit. Marvin Gaye's "I Want You" album.
Okay.
Nigga, the most romantic R&B album in history. Fucking what's that motherfucker?
I
D'Angelo.
disagree, but
What, you disagree?
yeah, I
What's
think
the most?
Teddy Pendergrass Teddy was a great romantic album too.
That was a bedroom album. That was more bedroom and shit. I'm talking about making love. Teddy was fucking. Marvin was making love and shit. I'm just, even though Teddy was fucking Marvin's wife at the time and shit too. Actually, Whitney did do some writing on the Bodyguard soundtrack. She did do some writing on that. Yeah, but back to Anna. Let me get back to what the real subject of the matter was and shit. Cause um, but yeah, this R&B record right here is a very good song. Ironically, Donna Summer wrote this song herself too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that right dick. But yeah, it's really a great song. You know,
I mean, when I hear this song, I hear it had like a country ballad feel to it. You know what I'm
it's a
saying? You
country
know,
ballad.
yeah. I don't know if I'm maybe I'm making up a new term. Like when you hear like when a country artist do a ballad and
Yeah.
it's really sad, but there's a way that they do it. You know what I'm saying, with the guitars and everything. And this song had that country ballad sound to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a nice beat, but it was slow, and her vocals sounded good over the beat, and I don't know. It's just I think maybe it's like the way that they were playing the instruments on the song. It just had that Nashville ballad sound to it.
I feel you.
You know,
Alicia said good night, y'all.
you're not
Good night,
Lucia.
Alicia. Thanks for
Try to
stopping
come on here earlier. You
by.
know how you Eagles fans are.
Yes, thanks for stopping. I don't think she's used to this channel like that. I don't think she's used to this channel like that. But yeah, I love Arma Honor. This was a pretty good record. Um, Track number 10, They Will Always Be a You. You know, very, very, very great song. This is like the melody is very haunting, like, you know what I'm saying? And again, this was another love song to her husband at the time too, you know. So very haunting melody. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, Dionne Warwick's Deja Vu, which ironically we were just talking about that, you know.
Right.
Yeah, pretty cool track.
Yeah, it was good. Like again, another ballad, and had a nice slow beat with it, nice pianos. I liked it.
Yeah, very great song. All right. All right, man. I'm telling you, man. Shit. All through the night. This is another song on this record. This one was pretty straight, not really one of my favorites on this record. I kind of felt like towards the end, I mean, not towards the end, but towards this part right here, I was like, okay, it was a bit too many ballads at this point, but I'm not gonna hate on it really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy too, because she's talking about how people ignore their dreams and pretty much want to do what everybody wants to tell them to do, and it's just one of those kind of songs like you don't want to regret. Oh, say you wish you could have done it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those songs that I fucking love. So
Yeah, like she was saying, quit searching, anticipating, stop reaching for that distant star. You know, it was again another ballad. I love the nice, slow tempo of it, and it had that country blues is what I'm gonna call it. It had like that country blues, sound to it. I'm just making up my own genre for shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But
I made up my own genre a few times too.
when I hear this song, I'm hearing like a country artist, like a not Dolly Parton, like a Melissa Etheridge or something over this beat. You know what I'm saying? Over the
Oh,
track.
okay.
So like at least for me, like my ears is like tuned into when I hear a song, then I could picture like another artist on it. So to me,
Hmm.
like it has like a down south like country feel to it though. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Right.
if Donna Summer could have done country music, it would have sounded like this. Like country disco. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been great.
Right. Interesting. Interesting as hell. All right. Next track, My Baby Understands. Probably my least favorite song on this album, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Again, I respect it, but It was alright.
I think this was one of the best songs on here because it's like it's like a love song, but it's like a real edgy love song with like rock guitars and you got pianos and I love the way that her vocals was like going back and forth with the guitar play at the end,
Right.
and he killed it. Like this is definitely one of the best songs on the album to me.
Interesting. Well, different strokes, different folks. Uh, Next track, Our Love. So this she went back to the upbeat more. This time it has like a more electronic feel to it. The synths came back strong on this one. And again, this was dedicated to her husband. And she went on an interview saying that her husband bought her second Taj Mahal, which inspired her to write this song right here. You know, very very cool song. I like it. Not one of my favorites, but very dope.
Yeah, Our Love was it had an EDM beat to it on the synthesizers. It had like some spacey sounds. It really has that 80s retro vibe to it. I liked it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
Um, Next track, Lucky. Yeah, Lucky. This was again a cool track. This was a disco track right here. Um, yeah, I would have put it a bit earlier on the album, if in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of I Feel Love, just that due to the synth. It had like that
Right.
due to the kind of synth, you know what I'm saying? It kind of reminds me of that. So
Hmm.
pretty straight.
Yeah. Again, another EDM type of track. The synthesizers was there. The beat. It had like that. You know, Daft Punk vibe to it.
Hmm.
I love Giorgio Moroder's production. He just had way with the beat. It was great.
Right. All right. And the last track off this album, I think it's called like Sunset People. Pretty cool song right here. Nice way to end off this record. It kind of like a funky new wave mixture. This It's pretty much an ode to nightlife and Sunset Boulevard, like that
Yeah.
Studio 54 kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, call me crazy, but I can see probably like either Prince or Patrice Russian also on this beat.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah, this was pretty hot joint.
This was good. I like the beat. Great production. A great way to end off the album.
Yes, very great way. All right. Overall, this is a very dope record in my opinion. Possibly my second favorite Donna Summer album. I know. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Rock Lady. You know what I'm saying? They fucking love this record. It's not even funny. And I was trying to get Eric on this review too. I think he's sleeping for work. You know what I'm saying? So he'll fuck with it. But yeah, this is a very hot record. It shows it's like a transitional album. Like it shows that she's more than just disco. She can
Right.
do rock, and she's always been versatile, even during like her disco days.
Hmm.
Her disco days too. Like that's why it kind of kills me when disco came out and certain artists, like certain black artists, I should say. No, I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be funny.
Playing black
I'm not trying.
artists like
It's
who?
like they'll like Barry White, for instance. How they get
Uh,
pigeonholed in that disco sound and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I feel like with this album right here, it had its disco elements, but you also had new wave. You also had what's that genre? Electronic, which she
Mm,
experimented with that more with the I Feel Love song
right.
and stuff too. I feel like this might be her most fully realized work. I would give it You know what? I'll probably give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I think it's a great album. I think it's one of her best. I love the disco production. You had like the EDM production at times, and the great ballads that she killed with her
Yes.
vocals. And there's a lot of big songs on here. Hot Stuff was big. Bad Girls. One night in a lifetime. Can't get to sleep tonight. I think it's a great album. So I'm gonna give it 5 mics. That's definitely one of my favorite Donna Summer albums. I think, like I said, I mean, she had a lot of great stuff in the '70s. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's when she became a star with those albums like this, and it's great.
Right. Very, very great album. All right. What time is it? 1:39. I'm gonna stay until like 1:50 before I go meditate. So yeah, disco month is wrapping up before our eyes, y'all. So I'm just gonna say the albums that we have left coming up, just to be on the safe side. We got Casey and the Sunshine Band with a self-titled album. We got Sylvester with the Part 2 album coming up. That might be a double review with Sister Sledge's We Are Family album. Depending on the time, I would try to do Bee Gees Children of the World album. Keyword try. And I know you guys said the Gloria Gaynor Star Tracks album, right?
Love tracks.
Love tracks, okay.
Yeah.
And those will be like the four primitive albums we'll talk before we actually transition to Shalimar, which ironically those first two albums are disco, but I did say I was going to talk about Shalimar for a good minute. And
Right.
yeah, and I do have some Shalimar albums coming very soon for this collection video, so
So
fingers crossed on that. Yeah, so that's the one I can't wait for. But it's a thing right here. We only going to talk about really the classic lineup, 77 to 83.
hey,
If you guys want me to mention at least one album from the Mickey Free, the Lisa Davis, Howard Hewitt, Shalimar, you're gonna have to donate for that. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna have to donate for that. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about Shalimar and shit because I re-listening to some of the album. I'm like, yo, they had some heat.
yeah,
Fuck, they had some heat though. But a little disclaimer though. The first two albums from Shalimar, we're gonna do a double review on those ones too, because that's when Howard was in the group. Yeah, it was Gerald Brown. Underrated vocalist by the way too. So
man.
yes, yes. Beef episodes. I'm trying to drop one hopefully this week. I'm just doing the final touches. I just been so busy with work, and then I got a gig coming up on Thursday too. So I've been practicing on that too. So I'm just like literally just cleaning up the audio up right now. So hopefully this week the latest. And I know I said that for the last 8 weeks. So
Right.
yeah, I've just been busy as fuck, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I be working. I be hustling, man. Shit. I actually gotta wake up 7 in the morning just to go do some Ubering. So shit. Don't worry, nigga. It's gonna come out, nigga. It's gonna come out. Shit. Everything's gonna come out eventually. And like I said, next month, you're gonna come out strong with the hip hop. We're gonna have the Jean Grey, discography breakdown. We're gonna have that coming. We'll talk
Oh,
about some
this
dope.
Eric, you just missed a great review.
Yeah, you just missed the Bad Girls review. Yes. Yeah, we got what else we got? We got some soundtracks coming, reviews, more soundtrack reviews coming up. Certain artists we haven't talked about. We're going to get the Just You finally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of course, the Native Tongues DJ stream is in the works right now too. So yeah, we got hip hop coming strong next month. Don't sleep.
Right.
Keep one eye open like CN. Keep one eye open like CBS. Shit. That's that classic Jay-Z quote right there. Niggas don't know about that. They don't know about that, Jay. And then they know dress Jay Z. That's the Jay Z they know and shit. Like.
Sean Marley.
By the way, Mike, if you're watching, when were you gonna throw in that donation for that Sylvia album and stuff too? Because by the way, did you see the what I said about who Sylvia was with
Yeah,
the pillow talk? Okay,
yeah, I saw the song.
yeah,
That's from the album we be talking about.
yeah. What
Okay.
you feel so feeling mine can't compete with this pillow talk. Oh my. And you're gonna be surprised who that song was originally for, but I'm gonna save that to when we talk about the rest of the album.
Oh wow. Somebody you don't like?
You're gonna be surprised on this one. Like Sam said, Jet or Source. Oh man, shit, I gotta go to Source, man.
I didn't read Jet magazine, so
But
mm,
I
nah.
would say Jet magazine has the better catalog than Source because if it was Source, it's like from 1990 up to maybe 03, 04. After 04, Eric said I sent you that tracking number. Yeah, I saw it, bro. I'm gonna order the album this weekend. I just gotta try a good stack. I gotta try a good stack, boy.
You got me too. What are you talking about?
Nigga, I got you some other shit though. I got you
You
some other
did?
shit.
They didn't come yet, so I don't.
That's because it's a surprise and shit.
Oh, you see
Don't
the
worry
good
about it.
stack? I'm like, I only saw two. That and it was supposed to be a third one, and then the third one was sold out.
Don't worry. That third one, I still got you on that because I'm gonna get myself a copy of that one too.
I know that shit is hard to find.
It ain't hard to find.
No,
You talking to you talking to Reg, nigga. you, shit, you talking to Reg, nigga. Like
all
shit,
all of
nigga.
they all of their albums to me are hard to find. Like I can't find not even the I can't even find them on vinyl.
Don't worry, I got you. I got you. You don't know who you talk. Y'all stay underestimating this nigga and shit. Y'all stay underestimating me when it comes to this shit. I found some of the craziest shit on vinyl, and y'all be like, I can't find shit. I'm like, nigga, don't worry about it though. I got you. I'm like, shit. I'm like the Suge Knight of crate digging and shit. You know. Oh shit! Don't worry about it. Y'all stay underestimating me. When I get y'all these surprise albums and shit, y'all be staying underestimating me. It's cool. It's all good though. It's all good. Shit. Because cause like the rarest album, some of the rarest album, I had the Hey Arnold music score, Princess the Black album, Slime of Family Stone, Fresh the Japanese version, where that was
Oh
a
wow,
fucking bootleg. Come on, man. I got you, nigga. I got
the
you.
bootleg. You had the bootleg for that?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because like when it came to the album, he done did a lot of overdubbing, and they accidentally released that copy, and it turned into alternate versions of certain songs from the Fresh album and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Hell, let me show y'all something. This is not from any of my collection. I'm just gonna show you a rarity right quick. Give me a second. Y'all stay underestimating a nigga.
I have the Fresh album from '73.
Got the original version of the Dog Pound's Dog Food album.
I can't
Long out of
see it.
print. You can't see it?
Nah, because the picture's frozen.
Lord, oh my fucking god, I hate this. Hold on.
I'm interested in seeing that Dog Pound album because I didn't know there was another version. Hey Arnold. I don't even remember him buying that shit. It's his Wi-Fi. His dad got to change the Wi-Fi, yo. His Wi-Fi is messed up.
Can y'all see me though?
Yeah. So what's this different version of dog food?
It's just the OG copy.
Okay.
Long,
So
long got
there's nothing
print.
different about it. Oh yeah, well, OG had that since '94.
Nah,
Yeah.
not like yeah, but you know the OG copies of them Death Row be long out of print, like the
Right.
doggy style. I got the real OG with the fucking G's up, hoes down song.
Right.
But the
That was
motherfucker
on the
I
cassette.
bought it from, he thought yeah, the motherfucker I bought it from, he thought he was selling me the 2001 reissue. I'm like,
Mm,
damn,
You don't have it on
this
there.
nigga sent me the OG copy by mistake. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the 2001 edition don't have the bonus track on it.
Yeah, and I even got the original. I think the original next episode on my version too.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
He thought
Y'all
he
be
tried to be slick.
underestimating a nigga, man.
He tried to be slick, and he actually sold you the OG copy.
Exactly.
Wow, it's crazy.
It's all good. It's all good though. Like I said, I'm just Suge Knight, a fucking thinking man. I be taking shit, motherfucker. Be taking motherfucking shit, these niggas and shit. And sometimes niggas just send me shit for free.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
But it's all good though. And I
Yo,
already found
I
that
didn't
certain
know
album
that.
on vinyl for you.
I didn't know that. That Master Ace had a yellow tape.
He did?
You know about that?
Wow.
Yeah, I want to say it's for
I never knew
Slaughterhouse.
about that.
There was a yellow tape he had for Slaughterhouse on cassette
Oh wow.
because he talked about it on Talib's podcast when he was on there. I didn't well I didn't buy Master Ace albums back then, so I didn't know there was a yellow tape for that album. And I never seen nobody post it album.
Yeah, that's print. Yeah, but I already found your album on vinyl for you, bro. So don't even worry about it. Told you. I told you, man. I told you I was gonna find that shit.
Wow.
Told you. Shit. I'm texting my dad about this Wi-Fi right now.
Sam said sitting on Chrome or Slaughterhouse.
Sitting on call.
I love sitting on Chrome, man. That was like a game changer. Like when he talked about it, like to have like an East Coast cat, like like mix the LA car culture for his albums is nobody was doing that back then. It was crazy. And then he had like a set of
You
dope
know, and
artists
that's how he
around
got
him.
into
Mhm.
right. You know what's crazy though? Because that's how he really got into his beef with Fat Joe. But it's kind of crazy because
Right.
for years Fat Joe was biting off the South sound and shit too. Yeah, he got mad at Master
Mhm.
Ace for biting off the West.
Right.
Well, ain't that the pot
Right.
calling the
How,
kettle
how do
black?
you how do you get mad at him when you was doing that in the 2000s, trying to sound like Jeezy, trying to sound like Rick Ross and everybody else that was
Exactly.
hot in the South, and he ditched the DITC for Cool and Drake. That's how he fell off.
Let's be real. Let's be real. He was slowly ditching the DITC after the first album. Because
No,
even when
I
that
don't
Jealous
believe
One's
that because
Envy, loved the album.
he was still had a boom bap sound to his albums then.
Yeah, he did. But if you look at the production credits to Represent compared to Jealous One's Envy, there's more outside producers for Jealous Ones compared to Represent.
Well, I mean, by the time he got
You know?
to loyalty,
But it's
it
still
was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like I think like Alchemist
oh
might have been the
shit.
only dude that had the boom back for that album. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, you know, and Rick Ross, yo, I seen both Fat Joe and Diddy do that shit when Rick Ross blew up. When Rick Ross blew up with Hustlin', and he blew up with Port of Miami, everybody started changing their sound to sound like the South, including Fabulous. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't understand how people
Yeah, that was a hard.
like think Fabulous was so great. I'm like, this dude is from Brooklyn and he was trying to sound like he was from down south.
That's how it be and
You know?
shit.
The
But
the
listen,
one the one producer Joe
it's
did
about to be
keep
150.
using, the one producer he kept using was Primo. He still was using Primo for those bad albums. You know what I'm saying? But other than Primo, he was
Right,
using
right.
everybody else that had that whatever sound Rick Ross had, he was trying to sound like him. He said to hell with Lord Finesse and Diamond
Exactly.
D. I want to sound like Rick Ross. They were doing it.
Right, right. But yeah, I'm gonna end this off here because I gotta do some meditation before I go to bed. But this was a pretty, you know what I'm saying? Very good episode. We talked about a lot of dope shit. To the chat, supporting me as usual. Tomorrow midnight, we're gonna talk the biggest fan of them like that, but you know, I really can't talk about disco without talking about them. Really, self-titled album because you know it has my boogie shoes. You know that might be my favorite song they've ever came out with. You know, but I'm gonna talk about more why I was not really a big Casey and Sunshine Band fan. But also tomorrow night, later on that night, off the BMF season. You know what I'm saying? You seen that episode season, right?
Yeah, I seen everything.
Okay, cool. After I'm on it, and then we can talk about fucking BMF. Just get that shit over with. So yeah, and then the R&B part 5 is Wednesday at I think I said 8 o'clock. Yeah, Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So y'all stay tuned all of that. I got some gems coming up this episode, so stay tuned for that. Crucial try as usual.
All right.
Shout out to Eddie, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.